it's December 29th. I'm the numbers lady, and I have with me today 2 and 9 that are constructing the number 29, where 2 is in the tens, so that's 2 times 10 or 20, and 9 and the ones making it 29. Now, they've been outside playing around, but realized it was a little windy and cold, so they've come in where I am, and that's why I don't have my mask on. I'm here in my house, so they're going to take their masks off also because we're inside our own private home. So what do we know about 29? Well, I think it's prime. But prime, you know, in a math world doesn't mean Amazon Prime. It doesn't mean that you get things sent to you for free or that you maybe get more special deals. So prime is an interesting word in the English language that means lots of different things. If I say that I am in my prime, that means I'm sort of in my main part of life, or it seems like that you're in a very important time of your life, or you're the prime example. The word prima donna comes from prime, numero uno maybe, but you are in your highlight of your life. Prime in a math meaning means, as we've seen before, that the number itself, if you had that many little cookies or goodies and you had friends, there's no way you could divide up 29 goodies with just complete counts of them, and then but you'll always have leftovers. So for example, if you have 29 cookies and you have 4 friends, you will end up with, how many per person plus some leftovers, all right? So I'll leave it for you to figure it all out or see that I'm correct, because I make mistakes too, like everyone. But we know 7 times 4 is 28. So if I have 29 cookies and 4 friends, then each would get 7 cookies with 1 leftover. And you can try all the numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, keep going and see if you can find any arrangement of friends and 29 cookies that will have no leftovers or remainders. Math likes to call them remainders. I like to call them leftovers because I like to think about cookies, which is where everybody likes to divide. Right, guys? We made so many cookies over the holidays, and we number cookies, and we delivered them to so many families. Anyway, so 29 is 1 larger than 28, which was yesterday. Even number, the largest number generally in every month. 29 is how many days February has in leap year only. They leap every 4 years, and 2020 was a leap year. We had a 29th of February, and that was their really, really special day. So one of the questions is, if you're born on the 29th of February, do you only have a birthday every 4 years? Or when might you celebrate your birthday? All right, so that's a good question to think about, because there's not a 29th of February every year. All right, so 29, let's learn some more things about 29. 9 and 2. If you subtract 2 cookies from 9 cookies, if you have 9 cookies and you subtract, I don't like the phrase take away, even though I use that too, because if I take 2 away, I have 2. But if you subtract or you give away and eat or throw away 2, there's no way to retrieve them, then you had 9 minus the 2 would be 7. And I'm going to use the smaller size ones as what the difference is. All right, so if we have 9 cookies and we eat 2, so they can't come back, and I didn't take them, they're hiding in somebody's stomach, there are 7 left. But that also introduces a very nice little lesson that I've seen some people make a big question about. This is still 2. This is 9. It is 29, and I constructed them with magnets so that you actually see them as multi-digit numbers. It is 2 no matter whether it's a small 2, a big 2, a huge 2, or even this little 2 we make. Or you make it on your piece of paper. I am Rebecca when I was a little girl, as an older woman, and now as a much older woman, I am still Rebecca. My size changes, but who I am and my soul is the same. So this is 2, and this is 9, but they're in smaller little arrangements of 29. These are little keychains. And I warn parents, there are some learning tools, ostensibly learning tools, that make you want to believe 7 should be taller than 6, but 7 may be worth more in quantity, but you have to think about just height isn't the only dimension we worry about. These are 3-dimensional characters, so just because it's taller doesn't mean it's worth more. Be careful of that. It could be sending a strange message. So now if we have 9 cookies, there's 9 dots on the back, and we subtract 2 cookies, there are 2 dots on the back. So if we subtract 2 from 9, you will end up with 7 dots, which is number 7. So that is using these for subtraction. If you want to make symbols, because that's the way math likes to write them, or write it out as a sentence, you can create your little symbols and put them in here. So you could have a 9 minus a 2 equals 7. You can easily make those, and that's a good project. So it isn't already made for you, you make it yourself. So you could subtract them. Now the next thing is, what if we added them? So you have 9 cookies, you get 2 more. Now you can see how many dots you have on the back, and that would be 11. And here we have 11. All right, so this is where 1 now is in the 10s, and this one is in the 1s. So this creates 11. It's 10 plus 1 is the same as 9 plus 2. Those important relationships are what mathematical thinking is about. But notice these are all that size, and we also have them in this size. The arrangement of the arithmetic is the same no matter the size of the numbers. If you draw them large or you draw them small, you draw them rounder, you draw them straighter, whatever your sort of way of drawing them in any day, they are the same and they carry the same meaning. That's important, because I see many things that don't actually follow that, and you need to be careful, parents, as you're looking at the materials available. Okay, so these are 29, this is 29, this is 11, which is 2 plus 9, if you want to add them together, if it's a number of cookies or a number of dots on the back. And this is if you subtract 2 from 9, you will end up with 7. I also want to alert you, you can subtract 9 from 2. You can subtract 9 from 2. Oh, we have music coming on from someplace. Oh, I am knocking over a music box. All right. Anyway, this is the 29th of December. I'm the numbers lady. Please think about what it means to be prime in the ways that you find them when you get packages and you see the Amazon Prime, or in the math world, prime means if you have that many cookies, how can you divide them up among any number of reasonable number of friends so that there's no fractions or leftover pieces? It needs to be able to be divided by whole numbers. That's an important idea as you get into the coordination of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. They work together as the family of the arithmetic operations. All right, this is the Numbers Lady, 29th of December. We'll see you tomorrow when we turn over the tens digit to a 3. Bye-bye.